Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Stevenson and welcome back to another video. So, in this video is actually going to be talking about the new anime ReZero Kara Hajimatsu Isekai Saikatsu or something like that. Or Starting from Zero in Another World. I think that's what it's called. It's kind of a confusing title. But there is a picture right here. Camera's confusing. But yeah, this is actually an anime that has just shown up in this season, which, God, is amazing. Well, for me anyways, I think it's actually one of the best anime I've ever seen. And although it can get a bit violent sometimes, and, you know, I don't really like violence animes, I'm more of a soft kind of laughy drama, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's my first time, you know, watching an action anime, besides the occasional Bleach or Naruto, but... And yeah, it's actually really good, so if you guys haven't given it a look out, I'm just going to warn you, there are going to be some spoilers, and I don't know why you haven't seen it yet, so go ahead and watch it. So, as you guys know, if you've already watched the series, it's just basically about a guy that can go back in time by killing himself and also use the power of the witch by, you know, summoning the witch by talking about his ability. It's kind of confusing, but you guys know what it's all about because you guys have watched it. What I'm discussing here is, will there be a season 2? Because as we actually know, if you follow in the Kiss anime comments, which is the thing I use, I can't afford Crunchyroll unfortunately because being a student is pretty poor. And if you're on Crunchyroll, my salutes to you because Crunchyroll is, you know, better than the side and you're paying, you're respecting and you're giving the developers more money, which is always better. But if you're watching on Kiss anime, you should know about this user called MitroSpeed. And what MitroSpeed does is after every episode he'll go around and he'll actually talk about all the theories and everything that's happened in the episode, referencing both the light novel and also the actual anime. So he's been really helpful for especially all of us viewers and, you know, especially me of course. And if you read his paragraphs after paragraphs, he's really detailed and he knows what he's talking about. So there's a lot of things that he's said recently, which I'll pop up one on the screen, you know, probably soon, or I already have. And something that he's mentioned is we haven't even reached the third arc of the story. Now, we're on episode, 21, I'm pretty sure, and this anime is supposedly confirmed by my anime list to be a 25 episode anime. Now the thing is, as I just said, there's 3 arcs to the story, or what the manga, light novel, whatever it is, actually depicts. So, by the looks of this, we're going to get a season 2. Now, I'll tell you, I really wanted this series to be a one-off season 1 kind of thing, because it's great in my opinion when there's only one season of a show. Even if you do love the show, it's kind of a rememberable thing and you can go back to it instead of watching endless seasons after seasons, which just gets annoying. But things like, what was it? Can't think of it. What's Jintoki, oh, this is doing my head in, but that 70 episode anime, Gintama, that's actually really good and it was worth 70 episodes, but things like Naruto and Bleach I kind of find over the top and they're just too many episodes, so why? So I actually really do think this anime is going to get a second season, even if it's not as long as 25 episodes like this one, but instead it's more of a little 12 episode one, or even shorter if possible. But my personal opinion is it should just be kept to the 25, but they're going to be having to rush the third arc at this rate since we're just on to episode 21. But what's going to happen in the third arc? The thing is, Subaru is getting close to Amelia, but he's no way getting near Amelia. And we all know that the best girl is Rem, or Ram, I don't know, whoever you prefer, but we all prefer Rem because of that latest episode and because of all the episodes that she's been in lately. But originally we all hated her. Unless that was just me, I really didn't like her. So, I know it's going to be a short video necessarily, but I honestly think there's going to be a second season because of all the stuff that's going on, and the third arc isn't making any sense. I don't really want to go into detail because there's so much information to actually talk about, but if you haven't actually checked them out, go onto the Kiss anime page and look up, what is it, ReZero Kara Hajimaru Isekai Saikatsu, just looking at my second monitor for that, and you'll be able to read through MitroSpeed's little dialogues and paragraphs of everything that's laid out. Some of the stuff it can be classified as a spoiler, but at the same time he tries to keep it spoiler free with what you only know now, and he references all the episodes back. And even Kiss Anime, the mods were actually banning him at one stage because his comments were that long, but I think he's sort of cleared through that. I guess that's it. But if I do talk about the latest episode, where it was only just a battle, but we did actually find out that those other two whales were actual illusions, or whatever the whales were called. Then they think of that master plan to basically take it out with the tree, which was awesome and very strategic, which I can add. And then there was this whole talk about, you know, how the weakest link can be the strongest power, or something like that, which is actually kind of life lessons, I guess, I don't know. But it was actually a really good episode, and there hasn't been an episode of the anime which doesn't really disappoint, which does disappoint. I don't know how to word. But yeah, at the end of the episode, we saw that the guy that Subaru hates so much, I forget his name, but he's like purple or blue haired, he was actually there. So, in the episodes to come, which we only have 4 episodes to go, this further proves why there should be a season 2, what's going to go on? I have no idea. But yeah, this is going to be just a quick little video, as I just mentioned, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Have a good morning, have a good day, have a good afternoon, have a good evening, have a good night, happy birthday, happy Hanukkah, and I'll see you guys next time.